This earth of yours will be reduced to a burned-out cinder.
Real wrath of God type stuff.
Biblical.
No, not yet.
Gentlemen, you can't fight in here. This is the war room.
I came here to give you these facts.
Dogs in camp, living together. Mass hysteria.
We're going to live on. Today, we celebrate.
Flabbergasted by the Audacity. You're energized. You even dress like the bunny.
I know, right? I like the whole outfit.
Perfect, all works out.
Yeah. So, what week is this now?
26.
26, man. And there's just no like copyrights, no bans, no death threats.
Not since the new horrible intro. No copyrights.
Yeah, no, and there's no like death threats, no feminists.
I'm hoping after today's episode we'll get that. We're gonna get
one
the death
day,
threats.
man. I really am hoping for one day. I think that's when you know that you've made it as a person.
That's when you get haters. That's what they all say.
Yeah, I think when you finally receive like your first like I'm gonna fucking kill you, like that's when you know that you made it in life. And I can just, and I'll you know what? I think if I was if I would like finally got to that point, I would probably try and find that person who sent me the death threat and I go, listen, this is your chance. The chance to be a hero. Then if I kill him, well then it's just fair game.
That's when you just get faced like an inch away from them, nose to nose.
Yeah.
Like, now's your chance. You gonna take it?
Yeah.
You gonna take
You
it?
do it or what, man?
You're gonna
fucking,
bitch out.
You know?
That's what they always do.
Yeah. You know what though? Besides that, we have a couple things in the news today. So,
So you're not going to introduce the show,
no,
not going to
no,
introduce
okay.
me or you,
But,
we're not going to do words of wisdom. Just the whole intro is thrown out the window.
Sorry.
You really are energetic.
I am energetic.
Jumping over everything.
So anyways, welcome to Flabbergasted by the Audacity. I'm Jamal.
I'm Patrick.
And what are your words of wisdom?
My words of wisdom. I'm glad you asked.
What are they today?
You're in a good mood.
I'm in a good mood.
I'm about to ruin that for you.
Oh, great. I
Okay.
love that. Isn't that what you always do?
You might be like optimistic and hopeful at the beginning, but
Okay.
We'll see how it goes.
Okay.
Anyways, a discovery, the likes of which was not thought to be possible, but highly unlikely, was made. The existence of another species of high intelligence has recently been discovered. They are bipedal, have 2 eyes, they have moderate amount of fur found on the head, face, genitals, chest, and back. They resemble humans very closely. So closely, the only way to distinguish them from modern man is their lack of humor. Were they engaged in humorous conversation, they would not laugh. Why are you laughing?
I already know where this is going. That's why I'm going, there's a joke somewhere here, and now I'm understanding what the joke is. As soon as you said the humor part, I know where this is going, but please go on, continue.
Okay. They would not laugh, nor add to the humor, but only detract and proceed to pass judgment onto those enjoying themselves, when they should know that humor is based on exaggeration and subversion. This species is being called crab people. It was originally crabby people, but that was too playful for these humorless creatures.
I thought it was this woman.
You see, that's fucked. What are you trying to
What
do?
do you mean? What do you mean?
You're sick. You're sick in the head.
Okay,
you
whatever.
disgust me.
Sure.
Anyways, if you wish to identify a crab person, make a ridiculous remark. Anything will do, and watch the reaction. For example, if I were to say, you looked at your broken down sports car the same way a man looks at a woman.
God.
The same way a man looks at a woman on her period. A look that says, what's the point of all that beauty if I can't abuse it? If the reaction is overall negative and or upset, that is a crab person, and they should be drowned, shot, dismembered, and burned. So this week's words of wisdom are...
I'm ready. Go ahead.
Don't be a crab person, or hashtag live, laugh, love.
Like, isn't live, love like a typical Karen move? Isn't that like what Karens do?
I mean, the philosophy is pretty good.
Yeah,
It's just that it's
Karens.
overused.
Yeah. I guess I disagree with that last part, but it's okay. I'll let it slide.
So were you like in a mood or something? What the fuck was up with that?
No, it's just what the fuck was that sentence? It was so out of left field. Just like our buddy was like, I got my car parts. And you were like, oh, it's like, you know, when you look at a woman on a period and go, how can I abuse that? If you would have said like, how can I have sex with that? I would be like, okay, fine. But you said abuse. That was the word that threw me off.
Oh, okay.
If you would have said like, how can I have sex with that on my period? Like, you know, like they said like, oh, I'm on my period. Well, is your mouth on your period? Then you're like, there you go. Then okay, fine. But you
How
said
is that
abuse.
better?
Because you said abuse. That's the word that like threw me off. I was like,
It's a fun word. I like that. That word's thrown around a lot lately. So
yeah,
I thought it'd be fun.
and the people who have that word are thrown a lot too.
That was pretty. I like that.
Thank you.
I like that. See, this is why I don't understand your humor. Abuse. You should have used that word, and then you say that. So.
Well, I mean, now I'm gonna rub with it, but yeah.
But yeah.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, I'm glad you appreciate
I really thought we were just gonna go like towards like women in general, but crab people work too.
Oh, we're not sexist. What are you?
Wait, don't lie. Don't lie here. Okay.
Okay.
This shows many things, but lying is not one of them.
Yeah, we speak nothing but the truth.
Yeah.
So get to the first story, Jamal.
Yeah. So, anyways, hurricane season. Probably.
Oh,
I'm waiting for my name to be put in there. I want my hurricane to either be like the shittiest hurricane, like it does nothing, or it kills like millions of people. I want nothing in between. So
either way, just like like someone named Jamal would do to a town, you tear that shit up.
I know, man. I just want you know.
Yeah.
But Hurricane Ian, Hurricane Fiona.
Being Ian,
I thought about that too. Yeah. Hurricane Fiona hitting a bit of the Maritime in Canada, and Hurricane Ian heading for Florida. I think what I found so funny was two things I found very funny. Hurricane Fiona, obviously very big, category 4 hurricane.
Just like from Shrek.
Just from Shrek, there's a big hurricane. Yeah. And what was so funny was I heard on the news they were saying we really weren't expecting that. I'm like, the fuck were you expecting?
It's a hurricane.
Like, I'm like, I think because they don't get hit often with these things that they, like I said, they're not as prepared. But I'm like, I think what I also found very funny was only one person died during Hurricane Fiona. I guarantee you,
I feel bad for them.
I do feel bad.
Being singled out like that.
Yeah.
It's like in Twister, where she's like, "Oh, the tornado missed that house and comes after you," and it's like, that sounds retarded. I don't believe that.
Yeah.
But then you just said that, and I'm like, maybe she has a point.
Yeah, you know, it was not elderly. She was like in her 70s, from what I heard, and she got like carried away in her house, which is kind of sad.
That's kind of cool. Like for a minute, I'm sure it was like, "Whoa, and then, Wizard of Oz shit."
And then you're like, "Whoa!" Oh,
that's when you realize Dorothy died, and she didn't actually go to the wonderful world of Oz.
No, she was on LSD. That's my theory.
Is that a thing? Is that where the actual story comes from?
No, well, she had a bad dream. That's what the real movie says.
That's true. I haven't seen it in years.
Yeah.
You know, the movie's like 100 years old.
It's very old. But still, I think it's still very good. And I bet you money Hurricane Ian's gonna kill more people because Florida people are stupid.
Well, the name
and
like
they're not
Ian.
gonna leave. They're just not gonna leave their house. Like
that's how it goes. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Hurricane Ian, from what I heard, is gonna be Category 3 when it hits. So it's still going to be quite strong.
Level up Category 5. I saw it on the news.
Like really? That's going to give... well, they guarantee. But even then, like, a lot of people left Nova Scotia, like, they left to be safe. Floridas are not going to do that. They'll be like, fuck it, we're going to stay right here. And they're going to die. It's going to be really funny. I know it's going to happen in America. That's just how it is for them. But Hurricane Ian, Hurricane Fiona... Because they have like a list of names. Like they go through like the list every year. I haven't checked this year actually.
How do the names picked though? Does it have a hat?
They pick it at random. I think the rules are it can't be the same name. It has to be rotated every 7 years. So, like you won't see Fiona for another 7 years. You can't have another one like that. So I know that. I'm not sure how the names are drawn per se, but
like you wouldn't see the name Rhonda.
Probably.
Or Shaqueef.
Okay, Shaqueef no, but Rhonda definitely. Shaqueef I don't see it happening, but Rhonda definitely. It's probably in there once upon a time.
Okay.
But so Hurricane Ian, Hurricane Fiona. Again, I feel bad for people who did lose a lot of stuff. Another thing I found very interesting, insurance companies make so much money during this season. It's
of course
retarded.
That's how the business goes.
But it's so crazy that they benefit off natural disasters. That's find it so funny. So imagine like, boss man, had a bad hurricane season. Only 3 this year.
Well, dude,
sucks. You know.
Yeah. It's
but yeah.
You know how much money was made off of 9/11?
True. Hurricane Katrina, same thing.
One man's disaster is another man's profit. So.
I guess so. Which is just
someone
crazy.
dies, someone gets their job. That person's very happy.
Yeah, I guess. But so I just found it funny. I was like, because I spoke to a guy who actually works in the insurance company business, and he's like, this is like the busiest time of the year is during hurricane season. I was like,
makes sense.
Oh, all right, interesting.
Luckily here in Montreal, all we get is a bit of wind and
snow,
rain.
Yeah. So, yay! Nothing exciting happens fucking here. Anyway, so yeah.
Let's go into some weird news.
Okay.
Lithuanian chip company Chaz has released pussy-flavored potato chips. So your face is telling me you like this idea?
But every pussy... Okay, maybe I'm different, but every pussy doesn't really taste the same to me. Am I...
You have more
a sample size?
That's a good sample size.
I mean, we don't have Justin here, so he probably could answer it for me, but
you guys could like cross-reference
cross-reference. So what's he? I think it's the same. I think it's the same. I think I could be wrong. I'm not a woman, but I'm pretty sure they have a similar thing to where with men and semen when you
based
eat
on
certain
your diet
things, it depends on your diet. It will taste a different way.
If you're hydrated, dehydrated.
Yeah, so I think that applies to that. I could be wrong. I really really cannot say for certain, but
But I mean, like, as like a heterosexual male,
yeah,
who like you go to the fish
I
market.
I think incels are gonna eat this shit up.
Like you eat it out a couple times a week, right?
Yeah,
it's expensive, but she enjoys it.
yeah.
So like you leave her satisfied. You bush it up.
Yeah.
You love the Chinese taco.
Oh, I do love the Chinese taco.
You're a cunnilinguist.
Yeah.
You puff that muff.
Okay, all right.
You're a vegetarian.
I mean,
You lick the plate vampire style.
Incels are gonna eat that shit up.
You put your clown makeup on,
for
right?
sure. No.
They call you the clitorator?
How do you have these lined up?
I mean, all this to say, you just love doing it, right?
I love it. I mean, I do generally enjoy it, but like, incels are gonna eat this shit up, man.
Just to know.
Yeah, any incel, like anyone, like any version.
They're always wrong. It's like when the chip flavor is like chicken wings or something. You're like, this doesn't taste anything like chicken wings, so.
I guess, but I just cannot. You know, it's like it's already awkward to buy. I don't know, for me, it's awkward to buy like condoms or like buy like lube.
I'm over that. The first time I did it, I was like, huh. That was not nearly as fun as I thought it would be.
I mostly go to like the self checkout. I think I'm scarred. I'm scarred because one time I went to like a pharmacy at night. It was like 9 o'clock at night.
Well, to be fair, you literally walked up to the counter with a pack of Glad bags and were like, "These are my condoms, sir." And then the awkwardness ensued.
No, but I bought, and like the guy like at the counter was like super chatty. He was like, "Bonjour, comment ça va, ça va bien?"
And it was in French too.
Yeah, and like when he like scanned the card, he's like, "Ho ho ho, good night tonight." I'm like,
oh,
bro.
for a second I thought it was Christmas.
No. He was like, "Oh my bro, like, you want to announce to the whole fucking store?" Like, yeah, like he said it like that. I swear to God, like that's. I think he just scarred me. Maybe that's what it was, but like
that is an awkward encounter.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't think I could see myself like buying pussy tasted chips. Like,
out of curiosity, I might get them like as a gag. Like, when we go
yeah,
to a party,
I would probably taste one. Just
like boys, look what I brought.
Yeah. I would probably definitely taste one just to see like what they thought of.
One bite, I got it wrong.
I know better. These fucking versions made them. I know that's why. That's why.
Incels made them. They got the
Incels
flavor
made
wrong.
them. Yeah. Interesting though.
But all this has stirred up controversy and has been an excellent form of marketing for the brand.
I think it's good. I mean, you know, everyone's trying. There's a lot. I think what's so crazy about like this day and age that a lot of stuff has already been invented. It's hard to be different, be new.
This is thinking outside the box.
100%.
By going inside the box.
God, you're just loving this one. You're just eating this one out with every pun you could think of.
And you just used a pun to do that. So
yeah,
we're all even Steven here.
I mean, good on them. I don't really see a problem with it. It's not hurting anybody.
There's nothing wrong with it, no.
Yeah, no.
If anything, next is dick flavor.
I think the only bad thing I can see is like maybe like fucking feminists are gonna be like, you're fucking profiting off of our body.
What do you call it? It's appropriating.
Yeah, like,
you're appropriating our flavor.
Maybe, but like, if that's the case, like, fuck off. Like, they're just trying to make a quick buck. Like,
yeah.
I'm not mad at them. I think actually it's smart.
Mind you, this is in Lithuania, so they don't really have that kind of thing. Like,
good
problem.
Lucky for them.
Yeah.
Lucky for them, man.
Yeah.
Crazy world they live in, honestly. Another news, a little bit of sports news. Hockey and football.
Oh, I love sports.
Ice hockey and football, American version, have finally returned. They're back on the scene, and this year they said that Rihanna will be doing the Super Bowl, and she's not done music in like 8 years, which is very interesting.
Can I just say real quick, it really irks me that such a masculine considered sport has the girliest halftime shows like every year.
No, last year. Well, they've had like Red Hot Chili Peppers, Bruno Mars.
They had Chili Peppers?
Yeah, Bruno Mars and Chili Peppers did it like in '48. Super Bowl 48. Sorry, so yeah, I'm not sure
40,
what.
no.
I think that was 2018.
Okay.
But yeah, so like I will say these last couple years have been kind of soft. I will give you that one. But I think the two that was really good was when Justin Timberlake did it because he did a dedication to Prince when he died, and when Bruno Mars did it with Chili Peppers. I thought those were really like fucking hardcore shows. But the other ones are, even this year. I mean, Rihanna's Rihanna. I think what's funny is that I never knew that you don't get paid to perform at the Super Bowl.
You pay them, don't
you? You actually. So I found that very interesting.
Well, it's a big, it's like a big ad for you.
Yeah, exactly. It's a big ad. But so they're both back. The World Cup for soccer is also coming back very soon, and for the first time since 1967, Canada will be a part of that. It's been years since
the World Cup.
Yeah, for soccer, it's been years since a Canadian Team Canada has gone to this point. A lot of people are saying that they're going to surprise a lot of people. personally, I don't really see that happening.
Out the gate, if they can pull that off, that would be.
That would be. I think they might make it to.
I might actually be proud to be a Canadian. Then.
Yeah, they might make it to like maybe like the quarterfinals at best because where the league that they play in, their only main competitor is Mexico and United States. The United States does decently well in the World Cup, but Mexico's a pretty well-known soccer team. So we beat Mexico last time 2-1, which was pretty impressive. But, you know, we haven't played against, like, Portugal with, like, Ronaldo or, like, England and France who are, like, live and breathe football, basically, well, soccer. So, I'm definitely looking forward to it, but my expectations are pretty low. I don't think it's going to be...
Do you know what the
crazy.
team name is?
It's this team, every team is just called the team of their country, so Team Canada.
Fucking sucks.
Every country's like that. Team France, Team England, Team Portugal. There's no,
you
like,
couldn't have, like, the name, then, in brackets, the country?
No.
Could have been called "We the North" or "The Great North." Or...
Well, they're calling their slogan is "Believe the North." That's what their slogan is. So
it's a little too hopeful.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, I think they kind of just went off the Toronto Raptors thing. We the North, and just said "Believe the North," and go from there. But yeah, so hockey, football, all coming back. I'm excited.
Staying in the vein of sports.
Yes.
Jamal, close your eyes.
Okay.
You're Asian.
Oh God.
You've been training since your father was disappointed in you.
So, like,
all your hard work and effort has led to this. Your first jiu-jitsu tournament. Minutes before the fight, probably. No. Minutes before the fight, you find out you're fighting Bane, Venom, and Mad Max all at once because your opponent is none other than Tom Hardy.
That's so funny. Why is Tom Hardy fighting kids?
Tom Hardy wasn't fighting kids. It was an actual adult tournament.
Oh, okay.
He did it for charity, and the man walked away with a gold medal after winning his 2 fights.
Good on him. I didn't know he was experiencing jiu-jitsu.
No.
That's pretty impressive.
No, it was all over the interwebs.
That's pretty good.
Tom Hardy spotted at a martial arts tournament, and everyone's like, what the fuck?
I mean, you know, I think sometimes these rich people just, you know, they do these fun things. I recently saw there was a I didn't know about this. There was a legit full-fledged soccer game between YouTubers that happened last week. It was like 13 to like 12. It was like disgustingly high for a soccer game. But it was pretty funny from what I heard. But yeah, I mean, that's cool though. I saw that, like, even like PK Subban, he's now retired from hockey, and like he did a lot for like Montreal, especially like he donated a lot of money to like the super hospital. So it's good to see like do that for charity. I think it's kind of funny that he whooped ass, but I mean,
exactly.
That's good. I mean, good on him, I guess. Like, I can't be mad at the guy.
That's why that setup was like that. Just imagine, this is your first fight ever, and it's Tom fucking Hardy, and you're just like, oh no.
Yeah, you're like, oh shit.
You've seen him fight in movies.
Exactly.
You know he's got something.
You're like, oh fuck, great.
And then you do lose.
Yeah.
And your dad's still disappointed in you.
Well, you're Asian. Your dad's the one in you the day you come out. You have a small penis. What the fuck are you supposed to do?
You're still not a doctor. Dad, I'm 12.
Yeah. Okay. And like, yeah.
So it begs the question, Jamal.
Yes.
What actor would you love to get into a ring with?
For me to win or to just like fight?
Just to kick his ass or her ass.
I think if I had to pick like someone that like I just generally disliked, it'd be like any like politician, especially like.
Oh, be a politician? I thought specifically like celebrity, but what politician would it be then?
Oh, Francois Lego, 100%. I would like to kick his ass.
Who?
So that our premier.
Who's that?
Lego. Francois Lego. I would love to kick his ass.
Okay.
But I like to pick like a celebrity. I have to fight Samuel L. Jackson.
He's so old now.
I think he'd be no, he's not. Well, he still looks good. I think it'd be funny.
Now, if you see him behind the scenes, like he gives it all in like when he's on film.
But
behind the scenes, like, you can see though, it's wearing on him.
Okay.
So like 20 years ago, sure.
Yeah.
But now, that's just mean.
Either that or James Gordon. I don't like James Gordon.
Wait, Corden?
Yeah, Corden.
Okay, I heard Gordon. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, no,
but
Gordon,
he's got a very punchable face.
Yeah, he has a very punchable face. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like if I hit him, he just like kind of like laid back and would be like a turtle on the back of his shell.
He would deflate.
He
would deflate if you punched him hard enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, it's Josh Hutcherson.
Oh, that's a good one.
Or the guy who played Teen Wolf, not Michael J. Fox.
Oh, okay. Okay, I was like, Michael J. Fox is he's I don't think you want to fuck with him.
No, the other Teen Wolf.
Yeah.
The show Teen Wolf. Or Liam Hemsworth, because he ruined Pacific Rim 2.
Oh, okay.
Or Paul Walker if he wasn't fucking dead. But I'm a pacifist. So
you don't like Paul Walker? You never liked him?
I hate how much people love him.
I think people
His
love him more.
filmography is so mediocre,
I-
but
yeah.
he died, and
Yeah.
everyone's like, he's gone, I love him so much.
Yeah, no, this is true. This
It's
is
like,
true.
calm the fuck down. He was a B-list at
100%.
most.
100%.
There was an earthquake, about a week ago, I think,
Okay.
in Southeast China, I believe.
Oh no.
A bunch of people died. What a horrible tragedy. Anyways,
Fucking trashy.
obese couple banged so hard the building collapses, and they fell 3 floors down.
That's so funny.
The man weighed 640, and
Holy.
the woman 450 pounds. Together, their weight was over 1 ton.
Wow. Wait, in China?
No.
Oh, okay.
These are
okay.
Americans. These are
Oh, okay.
Americans.
But I'm like, China don't even get fat. I was so confused.
And when they do, it's for sport.
Yeah, I was like, what? Oh, American, okay.
Yeah.
600, you can't even see your dick. Like,
They spent 30 minutes trying to find the
oh, for sure. And you
Here
probably
it
spent
is.
another hour trying to put it inside her fat pussy if you found it.
Ugh.
God, you know what sweat them? Oh my god.
Okay, I didn't think
You're
about...
600 pounds.
I
man.
wasn't thinking about these details, and you're just making it disgusting.
It's already disgusting. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I understand, people are like, oh, like, love yourself, love your body, and girls are like, girl power, good body. But when you're 450 pounds, like, you need to, like, I don't know, if your girlfriend is telling you, like, you look good, like, you're lying to them at this point. Like, I'm sorry. No one should be that obese. Like, Jesus Christ.
I mean, I think it's beautiful. Like,
No,
their
stop.
love knocks down buildings.
Stop.
They're like a kaiju.
No, this is not good. No, okay, but...
Okay, but
Did anyone die, by the way?
No.
Okay, thank God.
Luckily, no one
Thank
died.
God.
But I mean, at what point do we stop calling these people human?
I mean, they're always going to be humans. They're just obese humans. Like, I don't think you don't stop calling them humans. Like, they're...
Well, because like if they're as big as elephants, they should be shot like they were.
Jesus Christ. Elephants have tusks, Patrick, and they have much bigger feet than humans do. So
you're saying elephants are above obese people?
yes.
Thank
They
you.
weigh a lot more than obese people.
Oh, I meant like not just physically, but like on the tier list.
Oh, no, I mean, I don't, if I see a 600-pound person, I don't treat them any differently. Like, I'm not going to be like in like a general day-to-day, but you'll never catch me dead trying to flirt with a 450-pound woman. Like, it's never going to happen.
Not even like a hall of those mirrors that make everyone look skinny.
I know how fat she is, Patrick. When we walk out of those mirrors, the mirrors can only do so much.
Ima-
Eventually, I'm going to figure it
You're just
out.
in the hall of mirrors. Whoa, she's incredibly. You walk out. Oh my god. What
Yeah,
the fuck?
exactly.
Where were you hiding the rest of you?
You start walking out there, so, oh.
Oh, dude, it's like that Family Guy skit. They're talking at the bar, and she turns and
Yeah.
she's massive.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so,
I mean,
Yeah.
good on these two. They were getting some exercise, and because the building collapsed, they also got some fresh air. The fat asses.
that's good. I like that. I like that one. Yeah. No, you're right about that part. So, fucked up. I mean, at least no one was hurt, and by
Yeah,
a better bet.
what happened was like the building collapsed, right, and they bounced onto the curb.
Yeah, exactly. Guy rolled over. Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Interesting. Wow.
You know what else is interesting?
What's interesting?
The queen is still dead. However,
Yeah.
she has been cloned, and she is set to be reborn, if you will, in approximately 9 months. This way she may reign again. Her DNA was collected shortly after her death and sent to a lab. The royal family attempted to do this in secret, however, word is quickly spreading, and they are denying it every step of the way. But when a child is born 9 months from now, and they're calling it one of the sun's children, that is in fact Queen Elizabeth II reincarnated.
Why?
What do you mean why?
Like, he's already inaugurated. Like, he's already king. What the fuck? We're just gonna bypass everyone on the list and bring her back as a fucking infant?
Yeah. So like when in 20 years or so.
Okay. I mean, I only ever saw the cloning thing happen with a lamb, and that worked out somewhat.
Well, I mean, she's frail enough to be like toe to toe with a lamb in terms of quality of meat.
Well, I mean, jeez, really, but like, God, I feel British people really love this chick. I don't know what the fuck it is about Queen Elizabeth. Like, I mean, she's cool and all, and I think she did a lot for the world, but like, she's dead now.
I mean,
like, end of an era.
Real quick, I made this up. It's not true, and I can't remember why.
That?
Yeah,
That's not true.
it's not true.
Why would you say that? That like,
I don't remember. I had a reason.
I mean,
now it's past.
believable.
Thank you.
Like, I believed you.
Cool. So don't believe everything you hear on the internet, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Also, apparently don't believe everything that you're here. Fuck. 'Cause I thought we were on the I'm going. I mean, I can see it happen. I could definitely see them doing that. That's like the worst part.
I know.
Yeah.
Like in secret, and then just like 9 minutes later,
Yeah.
we totally had a kid, a normal kid.
Yeah. Interesting. That's very interesting. Wow.
Yeah, so
Got
I
on that
need,
one.
I need to know, Jamal, who would you want to see reincarnated?
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
That was
What's the reason exactly?
no brainer. I mean, making more music. For sure.
You'd have to wait at least another 15 years.
Well, if he has a DNA, statistically speaking, he should have like the same qualities that old Michael Jackson had, right?
Not necessarily. It depends on your upbringing and all that. He would have to be like abused all over again. You'd have to become white again.
I would still want that. I would think either that or any average person who's a kid who died of like a really bad disease. I feel like
No, I say God picked them. It was God's plan. Fuck him.
okay, well that's on you, but for me, I feel bad for those kids. So I would probably want them to, second try.
You're just a nice person.
Thanks, man.
It's a flaw. I mean, personally, I would like to see Frank Zappa or Peter Steele. Then we could have some decent fucking music.
Well, it's the same thing. How do you know if they're gonna be like brought up the same way? Exactly.
They're special.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. See.
But I can't forget Paul Walker, so we could have that fight. Fucking own him. Oh, and Betty White, because she's lovely.
Betty White would be a good one. Yeah, that'd be a good one.
I miss
for
her.
Sure. Me too. Poor Betty White, man. God.
Rest in peace. See,
Yeah.
we like her more than the Queen.
Honestly, I'm not even gonna cap that.
All right, so my last story.
Yes.
Speaking of things that should not be, did you know there are thousands of Volkswagens and Audis sitting idle in the Mojave Desert?
Why?
I didn't know you'd ask that. You completely fucked my script. No, not because they're... Okay, guess what the reason was, or is.
No,
Just guess, anything.
They're like fucking there's too many cars in the area, so they just threw them out there. Left them to fucking
Pretty
burn.
close. You're pretty
Yeah.
close. So each and every one of them was involved in a homicide and had dead prostitutes found in the trunk.
That's funny.
That's not the real reason. Okay, so the real reason.
Can you like? God, man, I want to go home tonight. Like, not trust anything I see. Fuck. What's the real reason? Fuck.
Oh yeah, sorry, I got it. Yeah. Woo. Not only because they are. Wait, okay. See, you're fucking my script again. Okay.
No, it's your fault. You
No,
fucking lied to me.
Not
you liar.
because not because they're terrible shit boxes only D-bags and bitches drive, but because they were designed to cheat the emissions test implemented by the EPA. So they were forced to recall all of them, and so they lay in waste.
Huh.
This proves that there is in fact efforts being made to at the very least stabilize our environment and climate.
This is good. This is definitely
This is good. I just want to end on like a positive story
That's nice, man.
based on facts and truth.
Yeah. Are you sure that part's true? You fucking pathological liar. Exactly.
No.
Anyways, so we're gonna get into the we saved the election corner for last today. Could have a little game we want to play after. But before we get to that, this just in: 1 in 3 people do not want Trudeau reelected as prime minister. So that means 67% are probably gonna vote for a different party. So we're looking at probably a new prime minister come 2 years from now, which will more likely be the Conservative Party, and Liberals losing majority of their power, which is going to be pretty interesting. Or what they said is that not every party has really gained. The Liberals have just lost, so they don't know like where like the other seats are gonna go to. So it's gonna be interesting. That's one. Secondly, do you know who Liz Truss is?
Trust?
Yeah, Truss. No, Truss.
Truss.
Yeah.
No.
So Liz Truss was the person who.
Can I trust her?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Well, honestly, not too sure anymore.
Debatable. She's a politician.
Yeah. Well, she was the one who took over after Boris Johnson left for the UK.
That's in Europe. Yeah.
So after that happened,
The Queen died.
the Queen died. So basically, they said she has been put in the worst situation possible, and she's just not doing really well right now. That she has basically she's been making these radical fucking bills, and I took one thing from an article that I read for 5 minutes until I got bored, and it said Truss plans have seemingly backfired almost immediately. The pound, which is their dollar, fell to its lowest level in nearly 4 decades on Monday, at one point reaching nearly in parity with the American dollar, which has never happened. It seems very likely that the Bank of England will hike interest rates, which will make repayments harder for those fortunate enough to have mortgages, while those seeking to get mortgages are already seeing products removed by banks. So BC's been putting these bills in. She's doing a worse job than Boris Johnson did in less time, which is incredible. So, moral story.
Yeah, but Boris Johnson gave him his all. Like, it might not have been enough, like, all the time.
But he...
If you look, like, his degradation...
yeah, you see, like, how he looked? Yeah, like, like he tried. Like,
yeah.
he really
it
tried.
It shows on your face, like, how hard you work.
Yeah, so...
that's why it looks so good.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't work.
So, like, so this guy, this woman, she's in trouble right about now. But I actually had one other thing before we get into the little game that we're going to play here. Two small things. So, I heard about Russia and Ukraine. A lot of Russians have been leaving Russia because now Putin is doing a mandatory recruitment because he's losing soldiers.
I heard about that.
So,
people are breaking their arms and legs to avoid.
Yeah, they're leaving, going to Finland. Like, the borders are insane right now. It's like refugees all over again. And they're also holding illegal referendums in Ukraine, which I found very funny. In like 3 areas in Ukraine.
So
like,
for the uninitiated and unintelligent.
Yeah. Referendum.
The illiterate. The constitutionalized.
The Patrick.
The me.
Yeah.
Let's
Referendum?
just say the other person who's not here doesn't know what that means. What does referendum mean?
Referendum means that you want to separate from the country that you are a part of.
That's why I knew that word.
Yeah, kind of like Brexit, referendum in Quebec, stuff like that. So they're having illegal referendums over there. They're basically they're gonna fake the ballots. I said, well, I mean, if Putin's doing it, just call Trump. He knows how to do it. He did it before.
But wait, the Ukraine referendum? So the Ukraine wants to leave what?
Well, parts of Ukraine, they're going to... Russians are basically making a fake version of the referendum. They're going, oh no, they voted that the Ukrainian people here want to leave Ukraine.
Therefore, they should be in Russia. Therefore, we're going to make it Russia.
Yeah. That's
what an incredible plan to take over the world.
Yeah. And also, this I found very interesting. Trump and the July 4th attack on Capitol Hill, some new information has been found that someone actually phone called someone in the White House when Trump was still in power, saying, okay, we're going to go in now. I'm like, you're a fucking idiot. I was I'm like, guys. And they're like, so we don't know if it was Trump or not. Bro, how did you not know at this point? Call. I'm like, there's a man who phone called them. Like, not Trump particularly, but someone in the office. I'm like, bro, like...
I can just imagine the phone rings, he answers it, security's all around him and everything. Yeah. He's like, yeah, is the doors unlocked? You got in okay? You're on your way?
Yeah.
Cool, okay, see you in a bit, bye.
Yeah.
Who's that? No one. 5 minutes later, what the fuck, all these people are here?
So, yeah, so I heard about that, so they're gonna go back to... And it's crazy how many people on the Republican side are actually fighting against her. There's one woman who I heard, she said, if Trump decides to run again, I'm running for Democrats instead of a Republican. I'm like, that's fucking crazy. So I'm not sure. It's going to be very, very interesting when Trump tries to run again for presidency. I'm very excited.
The future is not looking very bright, but it is looking very interesting.
Very interesting. Very entertaining.
Yeah.
But now,
the
Quebec elections.
Yes.
Around the corner.
That's where we live.
Yeah, that's where we live. And there's a lot of parties happening, right? We had the CAQ.
I haven't been invited to a single one.
I know, me either. The CAQ, it's the party in power right now. And we had
They sell alcohol, right?
I wish.
No, that's the SAQ.
Yeah, Liberals, the Conservatives, the Parti Québécois, Quebec Solitaire, and the Green Party. So right now, I'm going to give you I'm going to give you an easy one because I don't think you know all the parties. But you can give me one of the 6, and I know them pretty well.
Okay.
I want to give you the Green Party. And I want you to tell me the next. I'll give you 2 minutes. Give me something that will make me vote for you.
Make you vote for me.
What would you?
Okay.
What would you do?
So if our party were to come into power, we would of course raise most job pays up.
Okay.
High.
Okay.
Money
I like
you,
this.
money now.
Okay, money
all.
I like that. Money you, money now, money all. Okay.
Weekends, 3 days.
Wow. Okay.
Work days.
4.
Still 5.
Huh? Wait, that's 8.
Oh, weeks will be extended to 8 days.
Okay.
Weekend 3 days. Work days.
Okay.
6 days.
That's 9 now.
Anyways, all this to say, if you are found littering, you will be shot. If your car exudes an absurd amount of smoke, especially if you rev the fucking engine when people are just trying to relax on their break outside, you fucking asshole, you will be shot and your car impounded and crushed.
Any closing? Anything closing?
For the love of God, stop putting Kleenex in the toilet. It's only toilet paper. Only piss, pee. No, that's the same thing. Poop and toilet paper.
Okay, so you cannot be a politician.
I'm not done. Alright. Everyone will be forced to marry. Shotgun wedding. There's a lot of guns involved. Everyone's being shot. Everyone's being forced to marry. If you do not comply with any of these rules, you will be forced to work. How many days of the week were we at?
9.
You will work 8.5 days of the week.
Okay.
Prisons will be turned into slave labor to do the jobs no one wants to do.
Okay.
If they're proven innocent while they're there, they will receive a payout based on how much they worked as a slave.
I actually kind of like that one. It's probably the only one that's like pretty good. It's pretty good.
What, you didn't like the littering and being shot and the revving of the engine
Yeah,
being
that's
shot?
I feel like the revving of the engine. I feel like that's probably like a personal story that happened to you.
Okay. Tangent. You've never been annoyed with some asshole revving his engine for nothing and it sounds like
I've had
like
it
a vacuum
times.
cleaner?
Yeah, I've had it a couple of times. Yeah, no, you are right about that.
They should be
That's
shot,
fine.
right?
Well, not shot, but like killed.
Decapitated.
Yeah.
Wait, okay, not shot but killed? What's this? What?
That almost got by you for a second, damn it. But that's, you know what? Pretty good Green Party. That's pretty good. So
give me another one. One more.
Another party?
Give me another party. We'll do it again.
Do you know the parties? Like
I don't know. Just we'll see what happens.
Okay, I'll give you because I hate that. I'll give you the Parti Québécois and real quick. That's the party that wants to separate from.
Québec
Canada.
sit.
Yeah, Québec sit exactly. So Québec sit.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Whoa.
Okay.
Oh, is that it? That's how what it is? Because it's not French.
Qu'est-ce que tu dis?
Yeah. Okay.
Québec sit.
Yeah.
Tabarnak, qu'est-ce que tu veux?
It's very good, man. It's very good. All right, you can give me one now.
All right.
So we had Quebec Solitaire, CAQ,
Conservative.
Conservative Party. Okay, so if I'm the leader of Conservative Party. So conservatives, we like to be very, we're very safe. We like to be very safe. So I think first rule of action, all speed limits 120, 120 on the
All of
highways.
them?
Well, no, on the highways 120.
Okay.
Streets will be 50. School zones will be 30. Every school zone is gonna have to have a speed trap camera on it to make sure that you're abiding by the rule.
I hate that so much.
I know, but like it's for the kids.
Turn them off on the weekends.
On the weekends, yeah, turn them off on the weekends.
Okay,
That's fine. Yeah,
that's
I
fine.
agree with that. Increased pay for sure. Work weeks being 4 days and a half, and weekends being 3 days and a half. 3 days. So 4 days and like the half.
4.5.
Well, 4.5, and then like I guess 3.5.
Be 2.5. If you do basic math, you conservative prick.
What's that?
It's 2.5. Because you said
Oh,
4.5.
Sorry, you're right.
And
Okay,
you
so
have
4.5 and 2.5.
3.
Yeah. There you go.
The conservatives can't do math. So.
Exactly.
But neither could the Green Party.
Exactly. Well, you're at 9.
Maybe the liberals have hope.
I would do that. If you are caught littering, prison.
Shot?
Prison.
Damn.
Prison right away. I think shot. I think if any propaganda to separate from Quebec, from Canada, immediately shot right away, like hands down. Also, daylight savings time gone. Like get that shit removed. I hate that shit. Shit's fucking bogus. And all businesses, English and French equally. People should have the choice, whatever the fuck that they want. And lastly, if you speak French and English perfectly, you should be able to work at any job of your pleasing. You should be like prioritized.
Like a scientist, but you don't have
Well,
a high school diploma.
No, not a scientist, but like if you have the ability to talk multiple languages, you should be. I wouldn't give you like a bonus or anything like that. Maybe a small bonus, like $25. Just like a little.
$25 bonus?
Yeah. Like, I don't know. Maybe like every month or like.
So if in carpentry I started at 24, because I speak French and English, I should be making almost $50.
Well, no, it'd be like a one time. It'd be like 25. Boom.
Just once? Just a $25 payout?
Well, little small bonus for learning 2 languages. It's impressive. not crazy. It's impressive.
$25 per language, but every tier goes up.
Sure, we can work with that.
Encouraging intelligence.
Exactly. So that's what I would do if I was.
You should have a cash payout every time you graduate from something.
That'd be great, man.
It'd be so much incentive.
Yeah, honestly, it would be. So yeah, that's my little game. So I mean, the elections this week.
So wait, who won?
We're gonna find out next week.
What?
Next week. It's gonna be October 2nd. Are you not gonna vote? Is that why?
No, I'm voting.
October 3rd. Sorry.
Don't know for who though.
I don't know.
I'll fold it. I'll put it like paper airplane. I'll throw it whichever one it lands in.
That's not how it works. It's a paper. You have to circle it.
So I'll circle all 3. Or 6. Was it 6?
It's like I think in Brawl Stars it's like 6 of them. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll circle all 6, and the person checking them will circle 1 for me.
No, they won't. They just I think they see you circle more. They just don't count your vote.
So they're just discounting my voice. I'm being silenced.
You voted for all parties. You
Just
fucking
put
idiot.
+1 for all.
This guy.
That's all you have to do.
Yeah. So +1 for all or not being voted. Like you're not doing anything.
I want to be heard.
This guy.
I love all the parties. I want to be invited to every single one. I just want to have friends.
God. All right. Well, this was Flabbergasted by the Audacity. I'm Jamal.
And I'm sorry, because that special, not going to happen.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. Our friends don't like us, and
we can't read well enough to...
Well, no, your printer can't print well enough.
Well, no, even if you printed it out, it would have just been the 2 of us. It wouldn't have worked. There's too many characters.
Oh, there's a lot of characters?
Well, you saw, we read 2 pages. We started recording it.
Yeah.
Got 2 or 3 pages in. There was already like 4 characters.
This is true.
And we can't do voices, so
yeah.
We need more people.
I did pretty well with my voice.
You did better than me, surprisingly. I needed to practice. I went into it like too cocky. I was like,
yeah.
oh, I'm good. And then,
Yeah.
you just like blew me out of the water.
I did go that. You know, we're both in acting, so I don't know what the fuck happened to you, but yeah.
I haven't acted in a while.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I act a lot on stage, so I guess I think.
So anyways, he's Jamal.
And you're Patrick.
And this was
Flabbergasted.
By the Audacity.
We'll see you guys
Next week.
I'll be like complete or something.
You can let me finish that one.
Should we like?
Recap.
I was gonna get married, but I like your idea better.
Okay, you need to, step by step.
Yeah. Okay.
You pushing too hard.
Okay.
The decision rests with you.